So in Module 3, I just want to show you about creating course information hubs. I've looked at how different universities are using these in courses, and I think that this part is going to be very interesting to you because it's just so important for us to create information hubs and see how you can use Wakelet in your classroom and in your different courses. So if we look at this first one, um, it is a way that this is called it's like instead of using a website, you can use a mini Wakelet page. And so this is how this Salford University has used it. It's their sports rehabilitation course. And they have organized it easily. They've put in lectures, student links to lectures, articles, journals, anything else that they think their students need to have access to, and that it will help them with their studies or their research. So they've taken this and they've made a course, and I want you to see that. So this is a course information hub, and I wanted you to look at it. And so this is what they've done. So this is their sports, science, nutrition, anything that they're going to have in this course, this sports course, they've put it in here. And this is just resources and information that they have. So their students can go in and they can go into here and they can look at all the different items and get all these different resources that are put in here. And there's videos, different things like that. So I think it's a really cool way to set up a course. So let's say that if we were talking about kinesiology, y'all, that whole course could put for each class whatever you want in here, or you can go in for your own course and just set this up and put in resources immediately that they're going to need for the different aspects and different parts. I think it's a really cool way to use Wakelet. The next is student research. And so this is students organizing research. They go in and it's pretty hard to organize your resource. And so you either had to have bookmarks, Word documents. This is a way that your students can go in and they can organize their research for your class and they can hold it all together. This is a law student, and this is how he organized his research and all of the things that he needed for his courses. So when they leave, they have all of this put together and they have all the different things that they're going to need, like this is course materials, and they could go in here and they could make this for each deal, and then they have all these items from your class already in here organized out, and you're able to see all the different things that you're going to need, but then they're leaving with that. So classroom management, anything that they're having, but they could make an educational one that has all their different courses in it. Each collection is a different course, and they're holding their materials in there. I think that's a fabulous way to use it in your course, and you can have your students start by building that. The next is planning papers and dissertations. So Wakelet can give structure to the process of planning papers, projects from the ground up. Let's look at how the student planned and organized his research for his dissertation using links from across the web, including his notes. He was able to create collections, contents, easily showcase them in this Wakelet. Let's take a look at it. So this is a way that you could have them a Wakelet. They can learn how to plan a paper, what's going to go into their paper. So you have the issue unfolded, then you have the triple bottom line, whatever they're doing. So they can go in and look at all of this. They can organize their research for a paper. So think about this in human diversity, all the different things that they have to put together. They could go in and you could show them how to stack their research to put all that in there, or you could just build a project out of it and have them be able to put these different collections in. And these are, different. This goes as content a table of contents, so you can click on it and get to it very easily. And that is a great way to show them how to organize research for papers and dissertations. The next We have faculty sharing resources with students, which is completely important. Our goal is to help students do the best that they can in their studies and courses with resources. Educators across the world are using Wakelet to share these handpicked resources with their students in a creative and engaging way. So this is how this professor uses his Wakelet in order for students to be able to see all the different researches that are out there, the way that you could go in and find it. So it'd be really cool for us to put in, brain learning activities. We could actually make one just for the West College of Education where they can have educational resources out there and different collections. But also, you could do this for your course. So anything that you think your students are going to need during this course section or important articles that they need, this is a way for that to showcase, you to be able to showcase that as a professor. And then the next, faculty portfolios. So faculty can easily showcase their research, resources, work. You can use it as a platform to build collections like for APR, tenure, and promotion. It's a great way to put all of your research in one place. You could also, I think it'd be awesome to hold all your presentations in here. You could make an entire Wakelet of presentations. You could make an entire Wakelet of platforms for you to be able to go out and use for the community, whatever you're teaching, anything that you have. So this is this professor's Wakelet, and it's how she goes in and breaks up all of her different researches and things that she's doing, items that she needs for these different things, community actions, equality, all those things are inside of here. And so, it's just a way for you to organize yourself. So you could put in, this could say presentations, this could be lectures, this could be that. And it's a place that's going to hold all of that for you, kind of like a Pinterest, you know, like a Pinterest board. So I think in order to make course hubs, it's just a real important tool for that. And there's a million different ways that you can make that look. So I hope that you take a look at those and think about how you could create a course hub and how easy it would be to put this together for your students or have your students collect and come out of your class with all these resources. I'll definitely be teaching this in different people's classes. When I come in and teach in people's classes, I will definitely teach the students how to create a course hub of research, because I always have students go up here in their Chromebook. If I've ever taught in your class, I have them put a folder up here, make like these are all my presentations. And so I have the students build a folder, put the folder in there, and then everything that I need for that presentation is inside of there. And so I teach the students how to build course folders like that. And so they could easily, you can take something and just drag it into a folder. But this is also a way that they could have that and have like that law student had all those sections put together. So it's a great thing. The last part of these, if you go in here, understanding Wakelet, I've put in this collection, you can go through there and see videos that are really helpful. This is going to teach you like how educators are using Wakelet, great videos on that, just good information, the way that you could click on these, the way universities are using Wakelet in their classrooms. That's a great thing to look at. Then there are also just articles. There's different things. There's different videos in here. So this is everything about Wakelet that you might have questions about. This is it. This is how you do it, how you put it together. I've also put in one called University Life. So this is also different examples of how people and universities are using Wakelet. And so I would go through here and look at, there's lots of Twitters in here of how like John Hopkins University is using it, how, different people are using it. I've also put in each one of these. If you go through it's going to actually have linkables in there as well. So if you go in here, you can see, this is he's handpicked collection resources for his, this is the journalism at the University of Chester. So you can go in here and see how this professor has put all of these different resources together. And so just know when you go in here that there's clickable items that you can find inside of here. And I just wanted you to be able to have that and go through and see how other people are using it for universities. And then I did ideas for remote learning. So anything that I find, and I'll continue to build these collections. So like this is a hybrid. I just wanted to show like Dr. McIntyre and Dr. Reeves and I they put together a hybrid course model design, and I helped them put it through. We were able to give our professional development out to another university through Wakelet. So we went in here and built a Wakelet that we sent out to another university in order to, do continuing ed and different things. And all we did was put videos in. They'll go through a hybrid part one, hybrid part two, three, and four, and we were able to share this, and another university is able to use it for their faculty and staff. And so I wanted you to be able to see this is how we were using online learning, a great thing for how to use Wakelet and Flipgrid, Canva. Dr. Hinchman and Dr. Taylor and I have started augmented reality in some of the educational courses, and this is a research that we're doing. We built a reality infographic, augmented reality infographic. It was super easy just to put that resource in there. Students can work through this. It's all linked to other things. So this is linked to like a Google form that they can use, all that different kind of stuff. So I just wanted you to be able to see how you can use remote ideas. This is how to use the app. This is a fall assignment calendar I put in so I wanted to show you how easy it was to put in collections that your students can use. These are all clickable, that kind of thing. You can download, make a copy of that if you want, and use it for yourself. So this is how to use the extension browser. I just wanted you to be able to see different remote ideas and how we've put different things in together. And then this one is an awesome help video. So this has any help video. This is an awesome YouTube playlist that I found. Everything, how to create a collection, how to set up a Wakelet profile, how to, collaborate. Everything that you're going to need is inside of here. This is every question that you might have. And so they're super short, super easy to use. And I wanted you to have that in this collection. So if I add anything else, you'll have it. This is module 3. This is the last one. I hope that you learned a lot through it. And I hope if you have any questions, you just come to me and ask me, and I will help you set one up. I think we're going to do a build it together. I'm going to do like a lunch and learn, so you can just come and build one if you want. I'm going to do that in the next couple weeks. And so everyone will have an opportunity to build that. So just call me if you have any questions, text me, email me, whatever. And I'll help you build course information hubs for yourself.